Smelling and tasting red wine is no different to smelling and tasting white wine. First of all, we take a short sniff and we try to experience the primary, secondary and tertiary aromas that we can find in this particular wine. Then we actually have a small taste. We only need about 5 ml in our mouth. We put that wine in, we work it around, we warm it up, we get that wine moving totally across all our tongue, our incisor teeth, at the back of the throat, and finally we spit it out. By aerating the wine in our mouths, we actually increase its temperature and experience the full range of flavours that that wine has to offer. We can actually consider the beginning of the palate, its middle and its end. We have a look at how the fruit, the acid and the tannins are balanced. We have a look at how the oak's integrated, and we consider the concentration of flavours and their length and aftertaste. And this is the kind of procedure that goes on in assessing all red wines. Each particular wine has its own characteristics. Shiraz, for example, if it's grown in a cooler area, will have a distinct white pepper and black pepper aroma and flavour. And yet in a warmer area like the Barossa, it'll take on the flavours of plums and stewed fruit. In this particular wine, which is driven by its Cabernet Franc component, we have a very, very distinct raspberry characteristic, and that's the Cabernet Franc, and it just whiffs out of the glass and it actually translates back onto the palate. The Leconfield wine is actually a blend of Cabernet and Merlot. The Cabernet has this wonderful black currant characteristics, and if it's slightly unripe, it can take on a leafy tea leaf aroma and flavour, and this is undesirable in Cabernet. And the Merlot contributes mulberry and a lovely earthy truffle characteristics as well, giving the wine length and a soft finish. Finally, the most complex wines in the world are Pinot Noir. This is the holy grail of winemaking. Pinot Noir is difficult to make, and yet made properly, it has the most incredible aroma. It has a length that is unimaginable and an aftertaste that actually can take you to heaven and back.